What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Nostalgic Toys Plus. Oh yeah, I see what that is. Yeah, we doing another Terminator showcase today. And yes, I'm talking about the movie Terminator Salvation as well. I sure am. Yep, I know people have mixed feelings, I know. And hey, feel free, of course, keep it respectable. But feel free to let me know in the comments section what you think about Terminator Salvation. And what you think about it compared to the other Terminator movies. But yeah, now for me, now this figure is awesome. Because I will say it was this line, because I don't think any other line actually had the big robots that actually was in the Terminator movies. And to me, that was one of the things I really missed, about the Terminator lines. Because, please check out my previous video that I did on Terminator, the vintage Terminators. The Kenner line had pretty much all figures, and maybe, scratch that. They had like maybe 8 figures, and then they had 2 motorcycles, one for John Connor, one for the Terminator, and it had a car, and that was it. I was wanting this, basically, in the Terminator 2 line. Those scenes when they had that big, I think it's called Hunter Killer tank. I wanted that from the Kenner line, as well as a drone. Yeah, but didn't get them. But when Terminator Salvation came along, didn't get the Hunter tank. That's all right, but they gave me the T1, and this is, I guess you could say, the next best thing. So yeah, so as you can see, this is basically the Terminator Salvation version of the Hunter Killer tank or whatnot. Looks great. I like it a lot. I'm glad I got this figure carded. Now, don't let this particular carded figure fool you when it comes to the line. This just shows a handful of the figures, but this line was rather big. I want to say it's probably a good 6 or 7 figures like this, and it had vehicles too, and I'm gonna get to that shortly. But this was a great line. I liked it a lot. I don't have all these figures yet. I'm thinking about getting some more of these, but when I saw this one, I'm like, yeah, I gotta have that one. Gotta have that tank. So yeah, and it looks great. Yes, I am keeping him in the package. Oh yes, don't plan on taking him out. And I want to say he rolls. Yep, he does roll as well too. So I was happy to find that. Got it for a good price and everything too. So I was very pleased. But sorry about that. But let me ask y'all about this movie before I get on to the next toy. Some people say they didn't like Terminator Salvation. Okay. Now, yes, it was very different from the other Terminators, and true enough, that is the case. But for me, that's why I liked it so much. Now, my favorite Terminator movie, of course, is the last one that actually brought back, Sarah Connor. But this was my number 2. Because this was the only Terminator movie that actually took place during the real deal robot versus humanity war. And I like that. Because all in the previous Terminator movies, they would give you glimpses or take you back, or to the past or back to the future. They just give you glimpses of that particular war. And that was cool. That was great. But this movie, the whole movie was doing that war. And that's what I liked about it. On top of that, they had, if I remember correctly, it was at least 7 different Terminator models, I think, in that movie, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it was, probably was at least 6 or, about 6 or 7 different models. Because, the average Terminator movie, like for example, Terminator 2, they had the T-800, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then it also had the I can't think of the actor's name, but it had the T-1000, so it had those 2 Terminators. And this latest movie, it pretty much just had 2 Terminators and 1 augmented human. So basically, all the other Terminator movies had 2, maybe 3 models of Terminator. This movie had at least 6. I want to say really more than that. Probably, I want to say 7. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it and actually see how many it had. But this movie had all them different models of Terminator. And then on top of that, y'all, this movie had the had the Gundam of Terminators. It had the Megazord of Terminators in it too, y'all. I mean, do y'all remember that scene when it had the Harvester? Man, because at first, you know, when they was being attacked, you figure, okay, maybe just some of the Terminators finna come up and jump them. But no, it was this big old hand that came from the ceiling, snatched folks up like it wasn't none. They'd be like, what is that? And then it was a giant Terminator. I mean, come on. How can people not like a movie with a giant Terminator? Okay, all right. So let me stop before this becomes a rant. But yeah, so this was an awesome movie to me. Awesome toy line. And then what helped me enjoy this toy line even more, never mind the fact that it got so many different figures for it. This toy line finally, out of all the Terminator toy lines, this one finally gave me the drone that I wanted. Oh yeah, slide this one over, because this boy kind of a big boy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. When I saw that drone in the first Terminator movie, I'm like, oh man, I hope they make that into a toy. But nope, never did. Terminator 1, Terminator 2, the other lines that came behind it, nobody, as far as Kenner's concerned, or Playmates, nobody to my knowledge made the actual Hunter Killer drone. This version, the aerial Hunter Killer, I guess that's what you can call it, or the actual Hunter Killer tank. But finally, Terminator Salvation brought it. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Oh man, I was so happy when I saw this. Oh yeah. Now see, that's what I was wanting. Now see, the features with this thing came with a figure for one. Rotating turbines, missile firing action, retractable landing gear, more missile firing action. Oh my goodness. So yeah. This is the toy that should have been in the Terminator 1, or at the very least in the Terminator 2 toy line. Yeah, they should have had this too. Why they didn't, I don't know. But they should have. But yeah. And of course, you know, this is my box version, and thanks to my boy CB Hunts, he got me an loose version. You know. So this one, I might try to complete it. I don't know. We'll see. Because he's just missing pretty much the turbine and the missiles and whatnot. So, I don't know. Then again, if somebody on eBay got it for like, no, some hundreds of dollars, no, it's just going to stay right there. I'm just going to be happy with this one and that one. But yeah, but I was wanting this, y'all. I was wanting this in the actual first Terminator line, and definitely by Terminator 2. Yes, I like this a lot. I wish they had did the drone, because tank, because don't get me wrong, this guy's cool, but I wanted the tank that's bigger than this, like a big large tank that actually rolls. I don't know why they didn't do it. I don't know. Hey, if y'all know, put down in the comment section, let me know, because I know Terminator made that money. I know that movie made that money. The first one did good, and I know the second one sure enough did. Later on, maybe money kind of, went a little funny, maybe. But those first two movies, I know they did good. So I don't know what happened. But yeah. So this is my showcase that I want to come on and show off slash rant slash. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I wasn't trying to rant. I really wasn't. I just don't know why so many people, was hating on this movie. To me, next to the latest one, of course. To me, this was like the best Terminator movie, and that's really because of all the models they had. I mean, from a franchising standpoint, they could have made some fire money off of this line, really. I'm sure they did too back in the day. I'm sure they did. But yeah, so that is my showcase slash rant. But still, please let me know in the comment section what y'all were thinking about this movie, about this toy line. Let's talk about it. But of course, thank y'all for watching this. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Of course, please do me a solid. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. And of course, I'll continue to bring content like this. Old school, new school, school in between, toys and collectibles. Even some model kits as well. But thank y'all for watching. Take care. Be blessed. Have a toy-rific day.